Hello everyone, Batman 2049 back with another Dragon Ball What If related towards what if Goku was born with immortality. When we last left off, Goku had just met his parents. Well, this is a time skip to 2 years. Bardock and Goku trained in the hyperbolic time chamber during that time while Bardock gained Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. He also discovered Super Saiyan 4, but chose to keep that a secret. Guinea chose to join Chi-Chi and help take care of Gohan, Goten, and all that other stuff. She chose to just be a mother and stop training. But something happened. Goku and Chi-Chi are now expecting another child, a daughter. But she's keeping that quiet. Guinea knows too, but they don't want to tell Bardock or Goku yet. They want to see his surprise. Well, Goku and Bardock have been training like crazy, along with Gohan, Goten, Vegeta, Trunks, and even Krillin. They've all been training. Every single one of them has done wonders. Vegeta's max form is Super Saiyan 3, mastered. He can use Super Saiyan 4, but briefly. Gohan is Super Saiyan 2, Rage. Goten is Super Saiyan. Trunks, Super Saiyan. Goku, and this is one I made up, but it's still a good one, is Super Kaioken 2 Wrathful Ultimate Goku. His power is equal to base beerus at this point. Bardock's power is equal to beginning of Battle of Gods Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Vegeta, he's second behind Goku. He's the second strongest. Then Bardock, then Krillin, then Gohan, who has Super Saiyan Rage as his max, then Krillin and Trunk, taking up the rear. Now, we get to the day when Beerus arrives, but in that time, Bardock and Guinea had been hounding Kakarot to bring a friend with them. That's right, Raditz is back. But thanks to some head slaps and butt kicking, he has chosen to give up his evil ways, but he also promised to never fight again. He's seen what Kakarot can do, what Vegeta, Trunks, and everyone else can do. So after meeting his mother and father and everybody again, he gave them all a hug and said goodbye. He's now working with Android 17, being a park ranger. But now, we have none other than Lord Beerus making his appearance. Can you imagine all these Saiyans meeting Lord Beerus? Yeah, it's about to go down. So, we get to the part. Oh, and in this version, there is no Boo to ruin anything. So, the pudding fiasco, everything's fine. Now, we get to the Battle of Gods section, where they choose the person who becomes the deity. Goku is chosen. And boom! Super Saiyan God Goku is born. Now, I know I said I wouldn't give him this form, but I got a comment that said I needed to do it, so happy? Anywho, during the fight with Lord Beerus, he stacks Kaioken on top of that, becoming Super Saiyan God Kakarot Kaioken times 20. His power is equal, if not stronger, than Beerus at 100%. While fighting, Goku adapts to this power. When the ritual fades, the Kaioken form stays, and he's in base, fighting Beerus at the same power. Beerus says, "I guess you haven't felt it yet, Saiyan." "Felt what?" "Your body learned. You have adapted God Ki into yourself." "I have? But I don't feel any different." "My point exactly, Saiyan. Try turning Super Saiyan." In a brief instant, Super Saiyan God Kaioken comes back and fights Beerus head-to-head, toe-to-toe, blast for blast, energy ball to energy ball. Finally, Goku's reaching his limit. Beerus has finally said, "You know what, boy? We're done." "What?" "Your power is equal, if not greater than mine. If I wanted to, I could Hakai you out of existence. But I'd see no reason to do so with a beautiful planet such as this. that has wonderful, tasty food, and a fighter such as yourself. And with that, Beerus comes up behind Goku and knocks him in the back of the head, knocking him out. He's falling to earth. Bardock flies up and catches him. As the day gets ready to end, Goku comes to and says, Beerus, yes, Saiyan, may I come train with you? Well, I'm not the one who taught. I didn't learn anything. That's my teacher, Whis, over there. Really? Yeah, he's the one that taught me. So if you want to learn how to master all that stuff, your God Key, you and Vegeta will train with me. Understood? Very good, Saiyans. It'll be a pleasure to see you all again very soon. And make sure to bring some of that tasty food with you, will you? Especially the pudding. So they leave and go their separate ways. And then Goku, when he powers down, his body's aching and crying like crazy. Left, right, and center. He collapses. They actually have to get him a senzu bean for the first time ever since Dragon Ball. And when he gets up, they're about to hand him the bean. He puts his hand up and goes, no! Please, no. And then in an instant, Goku turns into Super Kaioken. Then says, hand it to me quickly! So they give it to him. And in that brief instant, Goku's power soars beyond anything you could have imagined. And then for a brief half of a second, Goku taps into Ultra Instinct very briefly, not knowing. Whis feels this as they're on their way back and says, this mortal may be more than I could deal with, but for right now he's a wonderful student to be. Vegeta, seeing all this, instead of getting furious and angry, goes up to Kakarot and says, hey, Kakarot, why don't you, me, and Bardock take a 3-day training inside the hyperbolic time chamber? Maybe we could achieve this power without going to the gods. It would be nice. Bardock and Guinea, Bardock and Guinea are standing there, enjoying the view, when Guinea walks up to Goku and says, but Kakarot, how can you keep training when you're going to be a dad again? They look like, huh? What's going on? It's then that Chi-Chi comes out and pats her stomach and says, Goku, I'm pregnant with another child, a little girl. Goku faints. He passes the hell out. He didn't know she was knocked up. And in that instant, Bardock starts laughing. Guinea goes over and screams, Kakarot, wake up, Kakarot, shaking him. And all of a sudden, Goku wakes up saying, I think I may have hit my head too hard when I was a kid. Oh. And then, with that, all of a sudden, everything becomes peaceful again. But it won't stay that way for long. Come on, you know, Saiyans, it never lasts. So in the next part, we will get into the training of Goku and Vegeta and Bardock on Beerus's planet. Will they discover Super Saiyan Blue? What will Goku choose to use for his new base form? Is Raditz truly done? And Marin, I forgot to mention, Android 18 and Krillin married and had Marin. Is she ever going to be a part of this? Nah, I'm just joking. You'll find out all these answers next time. And I want to thank all of you for subscribing. You're the reason I keep doing this. I love Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Power Rangers. I won't do any Pokemon videos too long. But I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Your help and your guidance and advice is what keeps me going. Give me any advice you can, any help you can. It'll be greatly appreciated, and I will mention your name in the comments. Till then, Kamehame bye. Never forget, it's your move. May the power protect you always. And in the words of Luke Skywalker, the Force will be with you always.